leave and charged with a felony after allegedly releasing evidence from the police department. It could cost the city up to $500,000. 17's Cecilia Trevino has more from Arvin.
Jasmine Garcia is a police evidence technician and has been working here for 8 years. What she thought would be an innocent text between friends could land her behind bars. 31-year-old Jasmine Garcia is accused of illegally sending an evidentiary picture to 2 friends in a WhatsApp group. She said she thought it would be okay because both friends are city employees. The picture she allegedly sent was an evidence photo of Councilman Donnie Horton. On May 25, 2024, he was involved in a physical fight with his sister, City Planning Commissioner Jocelyn Horton. Garcia allegedly took a picture of her work computer displaying the evidence photo of Horton.
What up? Let me know when you guys come in. We got some crazy stuff going on in Arvin, California. So, hope you guys are following this story. What's up, New Mexico citizen? Good to see you, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, there's your comment. It's down here. It's hidden. Let's put it up there. Yeah, buddy. That way everybody can see the comments. So, I have some inside scoop on what's happening here. And you guys pay attention to this shit.
And send it on the WhatsApp group saying, look at his dumb face. In a statement, Councilman Horton says the sibling fight was, quote, brought to light by certain city employees involving the city union representative and now elected official in order to slander and cause harm. That case was investigated by the district attorney. No charges were filed and the case was closed. The Arvin union representative's name is redacted in the reports reviewed by KGT. Though SEIU confirmed Delia Serrano used to represent Arvin employees and is now on leave. The investigation says the union representative sent the picture to a community leader whose mother had recently passed away and was known as a junior. Horton said he cannot confirm it is Mayor Olivia Calderon, whose mother, also named Olivia, passed away shortly before the alleged incident. The mayor said she has no comment at this time. The union representative also sent the picture to a news reporter, who forwarded the picture to Chief Alex Gazalpur on June 3rd. The 2 unnamed city employees mentioned in the investigation are still on duty.
Currently, there's no other employees that are on administrative leave.
Gazalpur said he now conducts audits to prevent this. All of this is costing the city almost $500,000. With a private investigator billing Arvin over $13,000 and Councilman Horton filing a demand letter to the city asking for $450,000 in monetary damages. Jasmine Garcia is due in court April 14th. In Arvin, Cecilia Trevino, 17 News.
So, let me explain what happened. All right. You see this fool right here? What's up, Ozzy Nathan? Check this out. This is important. You see this fool right here, Donnie Horton? He's a city council member in Arvin, California. And this fool likes to get drunk at a specific bar in Arvin. They say he likes to drive home drunk, leaving the bar every Friday night. I could be wrong. That's what I'm hearing. His sister also works for Arvin, California. And they have the same last name. Her name is Jocelyn. Alright? She's crazy, y'all. And I guess Jocelyn beat the shit out this fool right here. Pow, motherfucker. Boom, pow, bing, pew, pow, pew, pow, boom, pew. Fucked him up. Right? Beat his ass. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know for sure. But pay attention. This shit's important. The chief of police. Let me show you guys who he is. This guy right here. This fool. Alex Gazarian Gazalpur. He's going... I don't know which name he's using now, right? But he was fired from Palos Verdes for stealing money, and he was charged. And he went through the whole probation shit and everything. And later on, he becomes a reserve officer. And he ends up becoming the chief of police in Arvin, California. But all of a sudden, his name now is Gazalpur. But the name he used to use when he was fired was Gazarian. So, looks like he tried to kind of sneak his way in without being noticed, right? I'm guessing he didn't want that shit to come out. He probably thought it wasn't. But Donnie Horton and this guy right here are best friends, is what I'm hearing. Donnie Horton and this guy are best friends, if I'm not mistaken. I hear they get drunk together. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. I don't know much. But what I do know is they seem to align with each other. Whether it's voting on shit, right? Thanks, Jim. You guys at least hear me out. If you guys can't stick around, if you're driving or whatever, just hear this shit, because this shit is fucking crazy. There's a lot of corruption in a very small town. And this guy right here, right? He may look dumb, and he may be hella crooked and been busted so many times, but he keeps seeming, it seems like he just keeps walking away from it all. How much luck could a motherfucker have? Not only that, this guy is brutal. He is vicious. And the shit that he is ruining lives. So what is this video about? This guy got his ass kicked, right? By his fucking sister, if I'm not mistaken. He got drunk and he got his ass kicked by his own sister, is what they say. There was his friend Alex investigated that shit, right? Isn't hitting a public official like a fucking felony? Nah, they didn't charge nobody. They didn't charge his sister. They basically said it was like a family squabble or some shit, right? There was a picture taken of his face. But they they never charged. They never charged the sister, and she still works there in Arvin. All right, this shit is fucking craziness. All right, folks, this is what happens when public officials do whatever the fuck they want in your town, whether big, whether small, and they will run amok, and they will get the dirtiest motherfuckers to wiggle their way to the top. All right, but we found out some shit. All right, these dirty politicians, bad public officials, they swept they cleaned house. They got rid of all the public officials that were doing their job correctly, and they basically hired everybody on that is willing to align themselves with each other. They just got rid of the city attorney. He was overcharging. Donnie voted to keep him. They're all friends. They seem to be running a social media account too. And anybody that speaks ill against any one of them, they go after them. All right? They try to tarnish their reputation, trump up some charges on them, all that shit. If I'm not mistaken, I hear Alex is trying to get me charged on some shit. But fuck you, Alex. Fuck you. I don't break the law, you idiot. I watch what I say. I watch what I do. And you don't like the fact that you're getting exposed for being a dirty cop. Okay? Dirty as fuck. And you found a way to wiggle your way to the top. But it's important that we expose who you are. To take this mask off of you. To show the people of Arvin who the fuck you are. And everywhere else too. So when Arvin finally dumps your ass, gets rid of you, you don't get the opportunity to go work somewhere else, especially make it to the top. Because of Alex, Maricopa Police Department no longer exists. Alex and his fucking cronies, from my understanding. So this fool gets his ass whooped, and they take pictures of him. And apparently a girl that works there, forgot her name. Poor girl though. She's fucking 4 months pregnant, if I'm not mistaken. This fool did that shit on purpose. He's going after her. You guys are not gonna fucking believe this. You're not gonna believe this shit. Check this out. So the girl that's just been arrested, this shit happened like, what, almost a year ago, several months ago? She's been on administrative leave. They use administrative leave like crazy out there. They're paying so many public officials that have been on administrative leave for a long time. Okay? And I guess Alex decided to charge her and start locking her up. And you know what's going to happen? You know what's happening now? Donnie, the guy who got his fucking ass kicked, this guy, now he's suing the city of Arvin for close to $500,000. This motherfucker gets drunk at a bar in Arvin all the time, not just once. He gets his ass kicked by his own sister. They start a fight. They have it out. They do the investigation, nothing happens. Somebody that works there, a girl that works there, takes a picture. She's like, look at this fucking idiot. Look at his dumbass face, is what she sent out with, from my understanding, a picture of this fool. Now they're charging her with the felony, basically ruining her career. And if I'm not mistaken, Alex has ruined many people's lives and careers that were public servants serving the people of Arvin. He's gotten rid of them. This motherfucking Despicable Me looking motherfucker has gotten rid of them. This is the kind of bullshit that happens in this country. The dirtiest of the dirtiest motherfuckers make it to the top. And they help get rid of public servants, right? And these motherfuckers want to become tyrants. Am I finding out everything that's going on in Arvin? There was a guy, I interviewed him. His name is Enrique. His car was impounded in the middle of the fucking night, early in the morning. And not only was his car impounded, but several other folks as well. And what's crazy is they were never given a notice, right? And this fool right here, when he used to go under Alex Gazarian, this fool right here, they were pulling over people like crazy in Maricopa when he was either a cop there or a reserve cop. And when the people stopped driving through Maricopa, they're like, man, fuck that. These cops are crazy. Go around and I'll take the long road. The businesses started losing money. So they were destroying the businesses out there. And when they couldn't pull people over no more because don't nobody want to drive through there, they decided to start fucking pulling over people that were just worked around there, leaving fucking factories or warehouses or whatever, field workers. I don't know exactly, but from my understanding, he targeted the locals out there, predominantly Mexican people, right? Did he give a fuck about the people and what they were going through, their jobs, their livelihoods? Hell no. This fool didn't care. He didn't mind ruining people's lives, all right? But it's not just the people. Public officials too. When this motherfucker finally made it to the top of Arvin, California, he decided to start going after people that worked there that didn't align with him, Didn't see eye to eye with him. And he's done one hell of a fucking job doing it. One hell of a job doing it. And he's still trying to ruin people's lives. He's doing it right now. He's trying to find a way to get me charged with something. Fuck you. And he's trying to find a way to get everybody else charged with something. Unfucking believable, this guy. How much can he get away with? Pay attention to this. This motherfucker is playing chess with people that didn't even know they were on the board, right? His contract is up in June or July, something like that, right? There's supposed to be 5 city council members in Arvin, California. All right? 5 of them. There's an empty seat. So right now there's 2 and 2. We know for a fact that Donnie, his fucking homie, is going to vote to keep him there. Now, what about the other one? What's her name? Susana Reyes. Basically, she's aligned herself with all of these other folks, right? These bad motherfuckers in government, right? So now they're gonna have a vote to renew his contract or not. Donnie's not gonna vote against this fool. I guarantee you that much. Now, when he became chief of police, I don't think anybody really knew that he had been fired for stealing money, right? Nobody, and the shit that this girl just got arrested for, that this motherfucker right here personally charged her for, the shit that she just got arrested for and charged with, he's done it before. Excuse me. We have his fucking history. People reached out to me, sent me shit. They're still sending me shit. People's lives that he's ruined. This motherfucker needs a documentary. And I think I'm trying to get that shit going. His name is Alex Gazarian Gazalpour. Yeah, no shit. In Maricopa, as a matter of fact, they were getting kickbacks from the tow companies. I bullshit you not. They were getting kickbacks from the tow companies. You think they weren't getting kickbacks here in Arvin under the fucking table? You owe me, motherfucker. Right? Business is business. Fuck the people. Let's fill our pockets. Unfucking believable. Do you really need to be that fucking dirty? Do you really need to eat that much? Do you really need to fucking take that much? So dirty. And now this motherfucker wants to implement the flock camera systems, right? Selling the illusion of safety. Sell your freedom for our safety, right? We'll protect you. You know what the crazy shit, the fucked up thing about it all is they do actually catch bad guys, but they will never catch themselves, right? They do catch some fucked up people, but that doesn't mean they ain't fucked up people. So now that you guys know a little bit about what I said, now let's watch this video again. Maybe we'll talk about it some more.
Administrative leave and charged with a felony after allegedly releasing evidence from the police department. It could cost the city up to $500,000. 17's Cecilia Trevino has more from Arvin.
Jasmine Garcia is a police evidence technician and has been working here for 8 years. What she thought would be an innocent text between friends could land her behind bars. 31-year-old Jasmine Garcia is accused of illegally sending an evidentiary picture to 2 friends in a WhatsApp group. She said she thought it would be okay because both friends are city employees. The picture she allegedly sent was an evidence photo of
In reality, it sounds like an internal problem because she didn't release it to the public, did she? Who did? And if I'm not mistaken, the one that it was released to worked at a news station. That's the word, right? And then they sent it to Alex. And so Alex is like, he's acting like they're doing a great job, but this shit was fucking put right in his lap. He's like, ooh, now we get to fuck with people who try to fuck with us. That's exactly what it was.
Councilman Donnie Horton. On May 25th, 2024, he was involved in a physical fight with his sister, City Planning Commissioner Jocelyn Horton. Garcia allegedly took a...
Hey, you guys, I have an audio recording of Jocelyn Horton, right? In public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. And Jocelyn, she was talking so much shit about a lot of people. That bitch is nuts. I'm not kidding you guys.
Picture of her work computer displaying the evidence photo of Horton and send it on the WhatsApp group saying, "Look at his dumb face." In a statement, Councilman Horton says the sibling fight was, quote, brought to light by certain city employees involving the city.
Now this fucking big drunken dummy is gonna sue Arvin, and he wants $500,000. Like $450,000 if I'm not mistaken. Friends doing friends favors, right? I've been saying this shit probably for the last year, but we're seeing a pattern of public officials suing the cities. They're finding loopholes and finding ways to maybe fuck up on purpose or let shit happen to them so they could sue. Arvin is up to here with fucking lawsuits and problems and bullshit. Bunch of fucking games by these fucking dirty people who don't give a fuck about serving the public, but really only care about lining their pockets, becoming powerful. It's truly unbelievable. How much more do they want? Maricopa was going under because of what they did. Arvin is considered a failing city, folks. Why the fuck would Arvin be considered a failing city? It's because of these motherfuckers right here. And they're about to take another $500,000 like that. And I guarantee you something else. I'm pretty fucking sure Alex is gonna be suing Arvin by the time he's fucking done. I see this shit happening from a mile of fucking way. What a goddamn joke. Poor people of Arvin, California. And you guys are fucking cheering them on out there. Man, at the city council meeting, I heard the people who are predominantly Mexican pretty much begging in Spanish for the flock camera systems. They're being sold the illusion of safety. They're begging for it. Holy fuck. Shit broke my heart. That's why it's important for me to do these videos. Alex, Donnie, fucking Susana Reyes, who supposedly you care about your fucking image. The people of Arvin need to wake the fuck up, Susanna. You need to wake the fuck up, Susanna. Get these dirty motherfuckers out of there. Step up to the plate, do the right thing for your family, for the people of Arvin who depend on you, Susanna. just before you call Alex and say, can we charge him with anything? Just know that it's my freedom of speech. Understand how the First Amendment works. That's why I do what I do and teach what I teach. We have the right to question you guys. We have the right to ridicule you, to bellyache. I think more people of Arvin should bellyache to you guys. What's the name of that bar you like to get drunk at, Donnie? Actually, they already told me which bar. I just don't remember at the top of my head. Maybe we'll throw that shit in the documentary. Yeah, we're definitely working on a fucking documentary about Arvin. Definitely. I'm putting my money on that shit. Yes, sir, Bob.
Union representative and now elected official in order to slander and cause harm. That case was investigated by the district attorney. No charges were filed and the case was closed. The Arvin Union representative's name is redacted in the reports reviewed by KGT. Though SEIU confirmed Delia Serrano used to represent Arvin employees and is now on leave. The investigation says the union representative sent the picture to a community leader whose mother had recently passed away and was known as a junior. Horton said he cannot confirm it is Mayor Olivia Calderon, whose mother, also named Olivia, passed away shortly before the alleged incident. The mayor said she has no comment at this time. The union representative also sent the picture to a news reporter, who forwarded the picture to Chief Alex Gazalpur on June 3rd. The two unnamed city employees mentioned in the investigation are still on duty.
Currently, there's no other employees that are on administrative leave.
Gazalpur said he now conducts audits to prevent this. All of this is costing the city almost $500,000.
He now does audits to prevent this. Your audit, fake ass audit, didn't catch that shit, idiot. It was handed to you. It was thrown on your lap. The only thing that you're trying to do, Alex, is abuse your authority. I'm pretty sure you're putting everything under investigation. You're checking everybody's text messages. You're doing all this shit. Trying to get everybody who speaks ill of you, trying to get them locked up. Ruin people's lives, Alex. I gotta say, though. Pretty fucking impressive, Alex. Pretty fucking impressive. But your mask is off. You're getting exposed, and I'm definitely calling out for people to work on this story as well, because it's a fucked up story. Arvin, California should be a fucking Netflix documentary. The name of my documentary is called Saving Arvin, and we're working to put that shit together. So fucking ain't right. The train is a moving. Train isn't moving. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this. The woman that was charged with the felony is 4 months pregnant. I don't believe she deserved this. And Alex ruined another woman's life. I've never met the woman. I think she's funny as fuck when she said, "Look at his dumbass face." I've never seen the picture, but I hope they still have it out there. I hope somebody, if you guys have that picture, send it to me. All right.
Okay, because both friends are city employees.
What's up?
The picture she allegedly sent was an evidence photo of Councilman Donnie Horton. On May 25th, 2024, he was involved in a physical fight with his sister.
It wasn't a physical fight. She beat his ass. Fuck. Chingazos. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.